With the addition of Hero Ice Golem in this game, I wanted to play some OG Ice Bow. This version, isn't the greatest deck in the game, but it's quite a lot of fun to play. And let's hop into some matches and let me spill the lore on this deck. Okay, in the first match here, before we get started really on yapping about this deck, I wanted to say it is currently my mom's birthday, January 26th. So, make sure to comment happy birthday, Hunter's mom, in the comments, and I'm going to show her later. I did this, this is like the third year I've done this, which is kind of cool to think about. She always gets happy when she sees those comments. I'll just freaking show her the whole list of them. So spam it up in the comments down below. It's like the only thing I would ever ask you to really comment, besides, when I ask about your day or whatever. But, like I said, back to the video, we are playing this deck right here. So Hero Ice Golem, this is OG Ice Bow, like the very beginning of Ice Bow. Of course, obviously my favorite deck, and when this deck was in the game, it was widely regarded as the best defensive deck, like by a mile. Remember, if you did not play Clash Royale in the first couple of years, I don't even know how many years it was before this got removed, but there was ties in this game. You could draw, literally on ladder you would draw. If you didn't take their tower, you drew. So this deck, if you did not have a good matchup, or even if you didn't have a matchup where you're like, oh yeah, it's an easy win, you could just stall out the game and draw, and literally you would have almost as many draws as actual matches, if not more draws when you're at the top of ladder. Like, for example, there was a player named Carnage, and he had, I think, it was a global tournament, and he had like 133 wins or something, and he had almost as many draws as wins in that global tournament. Like, think about the time commitment for that. I think it was, wait, the matches were, I believe, 5 minutes too, so it was 5-minute draws every time of you just kind of playing defense and defense and defense and waiting for your opponent to make a mistake, and then you'd finally expo, or, you'd pretty much be rocket cycling the whole game trying to find a way to finish off the tower because you had to take the tower. There was no tiebreaker at all. It was such an interesting time in Clash Royale. I remember seeing the update, I remember how I thought when the update got released, when ties were getting taken out, and I was like, kind of not really sure what to think. I thought it was going to be worse for the game, but man, was I wrong. I can't imagine Clash Royale with ties right now. But yeah, that was so long ago now that I don't even remember what year that was in, but I think I was in high school, so it couldn't have been, it was probably like 7 years ago or something. But I'm gonna go log on this Dart Goblin evolution right there. That should be a lock on tower. Nope, he has a mirrored Dart Goblin. What's happening right here? But yeah, with the Ice Golem hero, and I just saw on Twitter before I started recording this video that there's 2 new heroes coming out. I don't know what they are, but 2 new heroes are coming to the game. Yes, we all are excited for that. But all jokes aside, I think that, that's going to be quite an interesting season next season, depending on what they end up adding to this game. I'm hoping it's something that's going to balance the meta. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. A hero's going to balance the meta. Good grief, I'm delusional. But that should honestly be game over almost. I just need to get like 1 or 2 more Expo locks. Maybe just 3 rockets on his tower too could be good. But yeah, it is my mom's birthday. We took her, me and my 2 brothers and sister-in-law took her to dinner, and it was a lot of fun, and played some board games after. Low-key, I don't know what it is. There's something about board games that just are way more fun than, anything. You know what I mean? With your family or whoever, friends. Same thing with, poker or whatever, if you're playing with a group of friends. There's nothing really that's as fun as it. It's, genuinely just a chill experience where you're like, okay, yeah, this is so cool. You can just kind of, it's better than anything else, it's better than any video game, even Clash Royale. It's just good to spend time with people that you care about a lot, and it really reminds you, I'll be honest, guys, I'm going on a mini rant, but I don't even care. My mom is the greatest person that I know, genuinely. It's crazy the amount of just good things I could tell you about her. But yeah, it's just very all you need to know about her is that all she wanted to do for on her birthday is spend time with family. That's literally all she would care about, and spend a night together with everybody. Because my brothers are older than me. We don't see each other that often. It's kind of a little bit of a rare occurrence besides holidays maybe. But it's just cool. It's just a cool, I'm very lucky and blessed to have a great mom that I do. So I had to rant about her for a little bit. But she's going to go skellies like this on top of the minions and then finish off this game with a couple more spells here in a second. I'm going to go log to kill that dart. Okay, this boss bandit needs to not take my tower. Man, back when this deck was meta, Tornado used to kill those. Actually, Tornado did no damage. I'm lying to you. I forgot about that till just now. I was just going to say that Tornado used to kill those Sphere Goblins, but I lied because it didn't do any troop damage. But nice win right there. Oh, wait, did it not do tower damage? I can't remember. I have dementia. Okay, in game number 2 right here against Mango Popcorn. I mean, what? What in the world is that? So that better not be like, I don't even know. If you actually have some type of mango flavored popcorn, I'm just going to have to arrest you. Like, I'm not even a police officer, but I'm going to go Ice Wizard like this right here and see what he does want to do. He's got a Witch, so he's already a mid-ladder menace. You know he's definitely got MK in his deck. I can just tell you right now he's got MK for sure. Cannon Witch, okay, could be really anything right here. But yeah, I want to know your predictions, by the way. What do you think the hero's gonna be? I don't really know. I have no idea. I haven't really looked into the teasers. I've seen a few people saying different things, but I'm not gonna speculate. I really just like seeing what happens. And I don't have access to the dev build yet, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, so I don't even know what it is. Like, I'm not kidding. I don't know what it is. He's gonna fireball the Mega Minion, so I think that's a good opportunity to go for an Expo at the bridge right here, and then I could also Ice Golem maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this down. Oh wait, can I go for like a log with the ability here? That's gonna freeze for a second. Oh my gosh, that Ice Golem ability is so clutch. No way, that's so much value. Okay, that was 2 elixir, by the way. He misclicks the cannon too. Oh, I know that feeling. I've done that exact thing so many times against like a mortar or an expo with the cannon. I think cannon's just an awkward card to place, and that is going to be such a great start right here. I mean, game's not completely over, but yeah, you couldn't really ask for anything better. I'm just going to go ahead and pull that to the king tower once more, and we should be absolutely fine. And yeah, really, really good starts. You guys can see the defensive power of this deck just kind of like shining through. I haven't really had to pull off any crazy defenses yet, but yeah, the amount of times, man, Tornado used to be a different card completely. It would have like this really long animation where it would just pull things all the way back together. It was a broken card, honestly, for a while, I would say. I guess that's why it ended up getting like a rework or a nerf. I guess it was technically a rework and then they've nerfed it since then, but yeah, it's an interesting one for sure. I haven't really loved the way they've balanced the Tornado. Like, I don't think they went about it the right way, but, you know, who am I to complain? I don't work at Supercell. I don't have an opinion, so I guess I'm just one of the community of many. So I'm going to go for the Skellies like this right here. Oh, I was hoping that Ice Golem could maybe get the Hog in the freeze, but that's a little bit unfortunate. Wait, those Larrys! No way, that's tower down. To Larrys is crazy. Oh my gosh. Dude, there's nothing better than the feeling of 1 elixir just like, no way. No. Do we actually 3-crown here? There's no way. He's actually going to get 3-crown, isn't he? Oh my gosh, he's dead. I don't think he has a spell. I think he closed his phone. He might have honestly chucked his phone across the room. Sometimes I just like set my phone down and sigh if I lose like that, to be honest. I don't really blame him. Up against Luis Heartloon right here from Back to Clash Clan. Decent starting hand, but yeah, this deck only has 1 evolution, which is whatever. Like, you know, it's kind of nice sometimes to not play without, to play without evolutions, I mean. Although everyone else is obviously not going to. People have asked me before what's like the best non-evolution deck, and honestly, I don't even know anymore. Like, what could you even possibly run? Like, maybe Lava Hound Clone or something? Or Golem Clone, maybe? But even those, like, you're pretty much losing every game to evolutions or a hero or a champion at this point. I don't know. Earlier today, I faced one of the most diabolical decks I've ever faced in my life. It had I believe Golden Knight, Archer Queen, Evo Ghost, Battle Ram, and also Normal Bandit too, and one other spam card. I forgot what it was. I think it was like, it might have been a mirror, actually. I think it was a mirror. I was mind blown at what I was witnessing. I just couldn't believe the amount of spam in one deck that could all work, you know, and it was that actual deck on like the top of ladder, and I just was mind blown at just seeing how far the game has come in terms of the lack of defensive ability you need. Holy smokes, I think I'm dead here. He's gonna ability. I'm just gonna go Skellies, then Ice Wiz this. I think we should be fine. Hopefully he doesn't have that much elixir. I don't really want to log this. Hopefully that dies. Don't do another shot, please, RG. Okay, perfect. I've been seeing the RG get a lot of shots on 1 HP recently and definitely experiencing that, so I'm glad that it didn't right there. I'm actually... I'm going to wait till I have enough for Tornado, then I'm going to go for the Expo, because he's probably going to play a Monk in a Tornado-able spot. Let's see if he does, and he makes that mistake. Now we go Scar Me. Okay, so I'm going to go for the log like this. Fisherman comes down. Uh-oh, I think it's time, guys. As soon as I see the Monk, if it's in a Tornado-able position, it's getting yanked. Yep, perfect. He's going to pop the ability too, isn't he? Pull that away, and he's praying for his tower to survive, but man, I have bad news for you, Monk. You are going to have to be praying for something else, because that is not going to happen. I guess, to be fair, he did save his tower with the fireball, so it's not even close to game over. He's not too happy about what just happened to him then. But yeah, this should be a pretty bad matchup. Like, for me, I would assume we lose this, right? I'm going to just go aggressive. Oh, good wizard by him. I didn't even think about the wizard. Low-key, it didn't register in my head that he has wizard in his deck. But hopefully Mega Minion can take care of that right there. Nope, it doesn't even get a swing off because the wizard cooked it. Oh my goodness gracious. We're good, though. I can just go log Tornado. And even after all these years, you guys can see, of course, we have the little bit of the addition to the defense with the hero Ice Golem. But, like, overall, you can still see the deck really hasn't changed that much. It still has that defensive, what's the right word, prowess about it? that defensive just consistency where you can just trust the deck to defend in a lot of situations. And that's why I didn't even really play this deck much. Oh, that's perfect right there. Log this as well. But yeah, I didn't play this deck much when it was a thing. I really got into Ice Bowl the second it became a deck with the Tesla. Like, honestly, I didn't even, like, see or really know what Ice Bowl was before that. I'm just going to pull this away, get a quick log. Oh, that was nasty. I'm kind of feeling myself right now after that play. Let's go log to make sure those Scar Me doesn't take out my Expo, and that's going to be GG's right there. Another clean victory against RG Monk, a wizard. Pretty interesting version. Up against Omar in this next match. He's going to go Electro Spirit first play. I'm hoping it's not another Royal Giant. It'd be interesting if we face an Expo deck while I'm running this because, of course, you know, the deck is really slow-paced, and like I said, you would have so many ties that you really would just pretty much tie against any other Expo deck because it would just be a 5-minute match of you defending each other the whole time, right? Like, 3.0 Expo, even, it's really, really aggressive, but, like, it used to be even more aggressive back in the day, I think. Man, I feel like an old head. I feel like I'm your grandpa telling you a story. I tried to go for the ability right there, but I feel like I'm your grandpa telling you like a story about the war or something back in like the 50s, you know what I mean? That's how I feel right now talking about this deck, but it's kind of fun. I'm having fun doing it. So, we'll see what he wants to do right here for this dual lane pressure. I mean, yeah, look at that. That's a lot to deal with. Wait, I have an idea. What if I Skellies and then I pop the Frost ability with the Ice Golem here? Can I get this on tower where it freezes? Oh, please, please freeze the Dark Goblin. Freeze it, freeze it. No, it's not going to get off in time. Also, how did that not freeze the Dark Goblin? What? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I'm dumb. Can somebody tell me? I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't in range, barely. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be pretty much of a grind of a deck right here. We have to really work for the locks. I think that's the other thing I like about this. You really have to utilize your Tornado to the maximum capacity with this deck because, you know, you don't have a building, right? So it's kind of similar to Firebow in that way, but Wizard is, of course, so much better than like a Mega Minion for pressure and even defense nowadays. Mega Minion used to be one of the GOATs, man, real talk. One of the best cards in the game. I kind of wish it would get back in the meta. The only deck Mega Minion is used in is the stupid Giant Spam deck, which doesn't even really use Mega Minion that often. Sometimes it does, just because there's not really any other cheap air defense card, and all they need is one air defense card and then just spam the bridge the rest of the game. Like, that's not really what I want to see Mega Minion used in. That was a little unlucky. I thought that card was going to survive right there, but it's fine. I'm going to go for the Mega Minion and then Ice Golem here probably too. Actually, he goes for that. I'm just going to let that jump, let that kind of die out. I could, well, I think I have to log this, unfortunately. I don't really want to log that. I'd like to save it, but it's fine. We can just cycle log, and with one evolution, it's making it quite a bit of a challenge to win these games in a timely manner. I'm just going to Defensive Expo. That card right there, I'm praying it gets a nerf. Oh, what was the card? Somebody brought it up to me earlier today. They were like, why didn't you talk about this card in your nerf thing? And I was like, what card was it? I couldn't remember. What was it? I can't remember. I can't remember now either. Oh no, it's going to bug me because I hate when I forget things and then I was going to talk about them, but now I can't remember what I was going to talk about. You know what I mean? It's like when you walk into a room to get something and then you can't remember what you were getting and you just stand there like an idiot. That's how I feel right now. I'm going to go X-Ball on the other side. He's going to MK. I'm just going to get the Ice Golem down really quickly for that. And if the card comes to me, I'll let y'all know. For some reason, I can't remember what it was, but that's going to take care of business. I'm going to go Mega Minion right here and then log on top of this as well. Yep, decent. Okay. Ice Wizard should do enough to get me a lock on tower if he doesn't have anything else in cycle. Look at that. Mini P.E.K.K.A comes down, but I feel like he's low on elixir. This might be our chance to actually go for an offensive expo and get damage out of it. I mean, I've been going for them, but they haven't been doing much. Yep, now we're on tower. I can just hit him with a little John Port calling emote and then go for the Mega Minion like this. Can you imagine a John Port calling emote back in like 2016 or whatever? Dude, it's about to be 10 years and literally about a month and a half of this game being out. That's kind of crazy to me, but yeah, nice win. This guy's sick. I'm sorry, that was the worst joke I've ever made in my life. But honestly, it's probably fine because he does have Giant, so I actually am sick watching this gameplay because I faced about 5 million Giants this season. Not an exaggeration, like quite literally about 30-40% of the games, but anyways, enough yapping about the meta being terrible. I'm going to go Mega Minion in the back, and I actually am having fun on this game only because we're playing this deck, and it's like a lot of just nostalgia rushing back to me, especially with this new hero. You know, it doesn't really get that much value, but like it adds to the deck perfectly because it has that freeze aspect and that slowdown aspect about it. It's basically just like a mini freeze walking. He's going to go for that. I just got a cycle right here. I don't think we can really defend if I don't get back to another Ice Wizard to slow down that Giant, and I've really noticed the Ice Wizard nerf more recently. Like, there's been times where there's cards just like for that's a perfect example. The cards always get one more hit, like you don't expect them to. Giant and RG specifically, like when they slow down, they're not really slowed down that much, and it makes me sad because that change genuinely affected a lot of how I played the game. Like genuinely, I'm not even kidding when I say that. It sounds like it's being over dramatic for just one change, but it actually has quite a bit of impact on how the game has been more frustrating for me and like how it's promoted the spam play style way more. At least for the opponents when they go up against me. But I'm just gonna go here the instant Mega Minion because he's probably gonna zap or something. Yeah, there's the zap on top of that. I guess I have to Ice Fist too. Don't love it, but I mean, like, am I gonna just let that giant go to my tower and do a million damage? Or should I actually try and build something here? He's probably just going to Fireball all of that. He's back to Fireball, right? He's not one card off, unless I'm crazy. Yeah, he's back to Fireball like I thought, but he doesn't have Giant Cycle. Is an Expo the Bridge a terrible play right now? Honestly, I don't think it's that bad of a play. I could go for it. And just see what he wants to do. He's probably going to go Dark Prince, right? If I had to make a prediction on this, there's the Dark Prince. I could go Skellies to make it jump the river. Let's go for it right here. Try and get the lock on tower. He does mini P.E.K.K.A just in time. Wait, can I go for a log well-timed here to push that off? Die, please, die! Oh, beautiful log. Mega Minion gets a clutch shot right there, and we do get a bunch of damage now. Evo Zap comes down from the opponent, but yeah, just like that, his tower's below 2k, and he's hitting us with the well played. Honestly, I feel like that was pretty well played. Thank you, my very wholesome friend Sick here. I'm going to go for the Expo on defense now since he just fireballed, of course, and we just want to take our time. And, he's going to Giant it back. Oh, that's tempting. I'm not going to rocket it yet, at least, unless he puts something else behind it. Then I'm probably going to rocket it. We'll see what he does. He goes Dark Prince. That is a prime log rocket right here. Yes. That is beautiful. So we get a bunch. Oh my gosh, I could have NATO'd it if I was quick, but I'm a noob. I should have NATO'd. I don't know why my brain just didn't process this right here. It's fine. It's still really good value. Don't get me wrong. I'll take that every day of the week. He's going to go for a second giant. Oh man. And this is where the deck really gets good. Like you can see the defensive. I'm not even worried. And he has so much elixir on the map right now. I'm just chilling because Mega Minion has that DPS factor. We can go Ice Fist to slow things down. Even Ice Golem if I wanted to. I could have stopped that giant completely from hitting my tower. But I'm just going to go Expo with this since we have a lot coming down on the map. He goes Bomber. Okay. I'm not too worried about that right here. Let's go for a second Mega Minion. The thing about Duchess here, he doesn't have any ammo in that. So I'm just going to keep playing cards at the bridge. Like, what is he going to do? I really think he loses here. Like, Dark Prince comes down, but the Mega Minions are not dying to his tower at all. This is why you should not use Duchess, guys. It is trash against Triple Elixir and Double Elixir, honestly. We do get another win right there against Sick. Pretty easy one as well. I thought we'd have more problems there. Okay, we're up against El Ponpello in this next match. He goes Prince first play at the bridge. Man, I remember when that was happening very often, actually. Like, not Prince first play necessarily, but Prince just being played a lot. That wasn't that long ago, but I'm actually just going to let this Valk walk to my tower. You know this is a prime mid-ladder menace because first three cards, Firecracker, Valk, Prince. I mean, you just have to assume he's got an MK in the stack, right? Like, surely. Maybe a P.E.K.K.A. Speaking of P.E.K.K.A, I think Evo P.E.K.K.A might be a little bit back next season. I hope that it does not promote just Golden Knight and Boss Bandit and like just whatever. I told you this guy's a mid-ladder menace, by the way. But I hope that the P.E.K.K.A buff doesn't promote really toxic P.E.K.K.A decks. I hope it brings back classic P.E.K.K.A bridge spam. That is an enjoyable deck to play. And honestly, like if you lose to classic P.E.K.K.A bridge spam, is this guy asleep or is he just like bad? What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you lose to classic P.E.K.K.A bridge spam, prediction rocket on something, get something. Oh, we get the Prince in there, don't we? That's pretty solid. I'll take it. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by my own yapping, but. You can't get mad losing to classic P.E.K.K.A bridge spam. You just got to be like, yeah, respect, Like, I understand that I lost, but it's just a deck where you have to be like, yeah, I can see, like, I can respect the opponent. You know what I mean? Like, even though I lost the game. But we'll see what he wants to do right here. This is pretty much, I wouldn't say game over. Like, I could still choke. This guy is definitely going to just bridge spam, though. You can tell he's not going to construct an actual pretty decent push. I might have lied to you and lost the game right here. I will say Sparky, whenever you see Sparky win with a classic Ice, but you just got to be happy because rocket counters. I mean, Mega Minion is a great card against Sparky Giants. I knew it. I freaking called it. I knew this guy would have that. Okay, let's go ahead and rocket the Sparky off the map right there. You could just tell I played this game too often to even, like, I could have told you that before he even, like, got close to dropping it down. He was going to have an MK, right? But I'm just going to go Ice Fist like this right here. Let's also go for a log. Hopefully this is timed correctly to kill the Firecracker. It is perfect. And now I'm kind of tempted to go Expo on offense. I mean, we already have such a big lead that I don't think I can really throw this game unless I pull off something magnificently terrible, which I've been known to do sometimes, but... Let's go for the Skelly's Evo. Nice prediction on the E-Barbs right there. That should actually clean up everything unless he has a small spell for that. Oh, Skelly's just going to dominate that, and we are in business. I can go for the Ice Fist the middle as well. Pop the ability. Come on, I would love a 3-crown right here just to, make me happy. But yeah, 30 seconds left. He does Firecracker. I'm not sure. Wait, if I go for like a little... Let's go for a... How do I do this? I'm going to go Log Tornado. Hopefully this kills the Firecracker. Perfect. Okay, that was too late. I should have done that instantly, but I was low-key hesitating on what I should do right there. It doesn't really matter. There's only 18 seconds left. We can't possibly lose from this scenario. Maybe I could get a nice Ice Golem freeze off and get some good value. We get the MK, the Prince, the Valk, and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. all in one freeze. I mean, that's value right there for 2 Elixir. And Mega Minion is just chopping up everything. But yeah, I love playing the OG Ice Bow deck, and it was a lot of fun to play. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, as always, enjoy the Butch clip and have a great rest of your day. Peace. Wow.